In that universal life insurance, uh, actually, this topic come from one of my previous students. Uh, for her final project, she was very interested in and passionate about research on in-depth universal life insurance. I encouraged her to do this project, and I also cooperate with her to do some research, and we have some fun discover. Uh, First of all, before listen this lecture, you better watch the video I put on the V5. Uh, the video's name is In-Depth Universal Life Insurance Disaster Case Study. I happen to watch this video because the disaster case study, I want to figure out how disastrous it is for an in-depth universal life insurance. But but the opposite. I copy all the data in the video into Excel and conduct point-to-point calculation, and I came up with the opposite result. Uh, uh, Opposite result from the guy in the video. Uh, the case is not a disaster. This case is a great deal because if you directly invest your money at an index fund, uh, begin with 43 years old, and if you just continuing investment until 62 years old, you got you got this amount. But if you buy index universal life insurance, you got this amount and you are at 62 years old. If you invest keep investment until 68 years old, invest in that farm, you got this amount. Buy the index universal life insurance, you got bigger amount. That is the opposite from what the insurance professional said in the video. Uh, Let me show you how to do the calculation. I actually already did it. Let's let's clean up this data. Okay, just this one. Clean contents. Okay. if the guy invest directly his money into this index farm, this is the data I copied from the video. I tie it in Excel. So annually, let's calculate. The first year, he begins with 43 years old and annually invest 21,000. So the first year beginning balance is 21,000. Interest and actually is the zero, the return from this index. Unfortunately, this year the index has had negative return. It doesn't matter. So he lose money. He got what? He got negative number. Uh, where? How? Where does this number come from? From the beginning balance times the index growth, the return of this year. This is how much he lose, and the total expense because you invest your money at an index farm. No matter where you need to pay some fee or commission. Suppose the fee is 0.5% of this every years uh, beginning balance plus this year's interest. Beginning balance plus this year's interest. Make it simple. So you need to pay the bill because the money is out from your pocket. So I give it a negative number. So the ending balance is the beginning balance and the interest or the earning of this year and minus the expense of this year because I already put a minus sign or negative sign on. So for the convenience, you just need to sum up all these three numbers and get the ending balance of the first year. Let's look at the second years. Remember the second years, the beginning balance is the the ending balance of the first year or of the previous years plus 20,000 because every year at the beginning of every year he invest 21,000 in this index fund. So remember this. Every year the beginning balance is the previous year's ending balance plus the annual amount of investment 21,000 and the same formula this year's earning. Fortunately, this year this index fund has a big return, 16.58% return. So he earned money and total expense always 0.5% of the beginning balance plus interest or earning. I put the negative sign in just for the convenience to calculate the ending balance. So for ending balance, you just add these three numbers up. So we have the second years. We don't need to calculate every year. We just we just select the second year's number and write down. Okay, now we got the number. Now we got uh, when this guy is 68 years old, he got this amount of money. If he want to stop at 62 years old, he got this amount of money. So let's look at if this guy rather than directly invest his money in index fund, he invests or he buy index universal life insurance. The same money. The difference is here. The difference is this column. For index universal life insurance, there are two critical points. One is it trades an index. This is the index the guy trades. And the second is index universal life insurance put a floor and a cap on annual return. What this mean? This means let's go through the number point to point. For example, for this year 1990, the index has negative growth. But the universal insurance interest crediting 0%. That is a big benefit that this insurance prevent you from market downturn, negative return. It put a floor for you. You got 0% interest. So if let's look at the cat. But if the index grows over 17, here these two numbers, over 17%, the insurance put a cap on your growth. The cap is 17%. That means the insurance, your insurance return is between 0% to 17%. If the index has negative return, like this number, you got 0% return. But if the index has positive return above 17%, your cap is 17%. So any number between 0 to 17%, you got the same return as the index. This is the mechanism of index universal life insurance. The insurance set the floor and the cap of your investment return, and the floor prevent you from market downturn, but the cat also limit your growth. Anyway, investment always big risk and return trade-off. You want to have a good sleep. You put this money in index life insurance. You just feel safe because your money is not going to subject to the market downturn. So let's look at the first year. Here, the beginning balance again is the first year. The beginning balance is 21,000, and interest and because negative the first year, the index farm has negative return, and the interest credit for the insurance is 0. But if you buy this kind of insurance, you need to pay a whole bunch of different kind of fee, premium charge, cost of insurance, policy issue charge, other charge, a whole bunch. This number I just copied from the video. And then the first year, your ending balance is this amount. The second year, the same principle. The second year is the beginning balance is the first year's ending balance. The first year's ending balance, this amount, plus the annual investment, 21,000, and the interest and we have negative return. We have we have positive return, positive interest crediting, just beginning balance times the interest crediting. We got this one. And the second year, you need to pay a different kind of fee. And then this is the ending balance. Because if I put a negative number on all the chart from insurance, so for the convenience to calculate ending balance, you just need to sub all these number up, beginning balance, interest in, and pay different kind of bill for the insurance, and sub these numbers up, so you got the ending balance. I want to remind you that for calculate this data table, you cannot after getting the second row I just write down, or cannot do this because this number is different. I copy from the video, different. You have to tie this number in, and if you want to write down, you only can write down column by column. For example, I can write down this column, but cannot the whole bunch of table I just write down. Anyway, after point-to-point calculation, I arrive these numbers, and I put these numbers in this comparison data table. Obviously, it's better. We have better outcome. Invest in index universal life insurance because it ends up bigger amount of money. But actually, I think for insurance industry, I think the cat for this case, I don't know why the guy in the video picked this case because I consider the cat 17% is too big. Usually, from what I know, the cat usually is about not over not over 15%. Let's try. Let's make it slower, but smaller. Let's change the cat as 50%. So if the index fund is over, return is over 15%, we just kept it 50%. Oh, let's check the number. 50%. This one, 50%. 50%. Let's change the cat as 50% to see the outcome. Okay, the last one, 50%. Okay, what is the result? Oh, we got 1.4 million. 1.4 million. 1.4 million is still bigger than 1.2 million. So even I lower the cat, it's still better than put your money in index universal life insurance. But this is just a case. I am not going to guarantee that it always be better that invest your money in index universal life insurance because even the insurance company cannot control your growth. What it can control is the floor and the cap of your return, your growth. That means mostly your return still depends on the market, depends on the performance of this index.